Good evening, everybody. It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great day. As always, we're nearly there, guys, nearly at the weekend, and only a few days away until Leeds United are back in action against Preston on Sunday. But this evening, we are back with another instalment of Bitesize Leeds, all the latest goings on in the wonderful world of Leeds United Football Club. Just before we get into it, as always, make sure that you're smashing that like button. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Share it with your friends, your family, your neighbours, whoever, and let's get more eyes on the channel. Hit the subscribe button as well. It is free, and I am on the road to 3,000. If you could do me a solid and do that for me, that would be amazing. Hit the notification bell, of course, and get your comments in. I want your thoughts on the topics that are raised in this evening's episode. So firstly, let's speak about Manuel Benson, currently of Burnley, Burnley forward, who, in the Championship for them last season when they got promoted was a real focal point, was one of their best players in that season, had an unbelievable year. And since then hasn't really kicked on in the way that I think they would have hoped. But I think maybe the difference in league has maybe affected him. But I think in the Championship he would be an amazing addition. And Leeds United are apparently interested. And that is due to the fact that apparently West Ham have opened talks with Nonto's representatives. Now, again, we've not heard this from Fabrizio Romano. We've not heard this from Phil Hay, from Adam Pope, Beren Cross, and anyone like that. But there are a few outlets abroad and in the UK who are reporting this. So I thought it was interesting. Now, would you take the money for Nonto at this stage? I mean, it is an interesting question, and I'm sure a lot of different fans would have a lot of different opinions on it. I think we've not really seen a lot of Nonto this season. That could have something to do with what went on at the beginning of the season when he was refusing to play for the club, etc. He has featured a few times since then, but he's only started maybe 2 or 3 games. He isn't getting the minutes that he would want, and if there's Premier League interest there, and they're willing to pay a fee that Leeds United put to them, I would probably just take the money at the minute, because I don't think, look, he's obviously a talented player, and I'm sure that he'll have a good career, but I just don't think, even in the Premier League last season, I feel like, me included, I feel like we all kind of bigged him up a little bit more than what he actually deserved. He scored against Cardiff in the Cup twice. He scored against Man United at Old Trafford, and he scored against West Ham. Other than that, I can't remember a goal. A few assists here and there, but it wasn't amazing. He didn't blow my mind, and he hasn't blown my mind this season either. So would I miss him? Probably not. I haven't got an emotional connection to Willie Nonto like I did a Luke Ayling, for example, or a Cooper or a Dallas or someone like that. I don't. So if it meant we were getting Manuel Benson, a player who is proven in this league and at this level, obviously, I would get rid of Nonto in order to secure the Manuel Benson signing. Apparently, Leeds are prioritising it at the minute. How true that is, I don't know. Obviously, as I did believe that Leeds were prioritising fullbacks and maybe a centre back in this window. So it is a little bit of a random one that's been thrown in today, but there are a lot of sources reporting it, so there must be some truth to it. How true the West Ham and Nonto links are, again, not 100% sure, but it is definitely one to keep your eye on, guys, as that one could move very quickly. And like I said, I would take the money for Nonto if it meant getting Manuel Benson in. Again, hit me up in the comments section with what you think on that. And yeah, let's speak about Ryan Giles as well, Luton Town left back. A name that doesn't seem to be going away. Apparently, Leeds United are the front runners to sign Ryan Giles. Obviously, he's linked with a number of clubs at the minute. Obviously, currently at Luton Town, can't be getting as much game time as what he wants, and they're willing to listen to loan and permanent offers. So I assume that they would let him go out on loan if there was an obligation to buy. And apparently, he's valued at around £5 million. Now, Would I pay that for Ryan Giles? Yeah, probably. Again, proven at this level. Um, Not quite worked out for him in the Prem, but at, maybe it's just the club that he's at. Maybe it's the surroundings, the environment at Luton that he just hasn't clicked there. Because if we sign someone for 5 million quid, I don't want it to just be for half a season. If he comes in and does well, you would hope that he could develop in the Premier League as well under Daniel Farke, should we get there. But it is certainly an interesting one. Like I say, Leeds are mainly being linked with fullbacks and defenders in general at the minute, other than Manuel Benson, of course. But yeah, there's plenty of names starting to come to fruition now. Hopefully it all does. Hopefully it all comes together. I must admit, I would prioritise the fullback situation. And if we keep Nonto, fine. But like I said, there's a lot of reports out there at the minute suggesting that he's in talks with West Ham and that Benson would be the priority to come in and replace Nonto. And then there's Ryan Giles as well, a new name to add into the mix at left back, which again, the fact that we're linked with an out and out left back makes me happy. And hopefully that deal can be done as well. So that brings us to the end of this episode of Bitesize Leeds, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you smash that like button. Again, just helps get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new. Hit the notification bell, and of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. There'll be no video tomorrow evening, guys, but I will be back on Saturday with the match preview ahead of Preston on Sunday. Plenty of content over the weekend, so make sure you keep it locked at Chatting Leeds. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you in a bit. Thank you.